So today we are going to discuss a new important topic, that is type of formulas. Clear? Now, what are type of formula? Wait for a moment. Yeah. Now listen. A chemical formula can be represented into various types. What are these? Listen. Chemical formula. Okay. Suppose if anyone asks you what is the formula of benzene. Have you heard the name of benzene? Yes. Suppose if anyone asks you what is the formula of benzene, you will say C6H6. Now, how many times carbon? 6 times. How many times hydrogen? 6 times. What is the simple ratio? When we divide them, so the simple ratio will be CH. And if anyone asks you to draw the structure of benzene, so you will draw like this. Suppose this is the structure of benzene. Now, what do we observe in this case? This C6H6 is called the molecular formula. Always remember, this is called molecular formula. The simple ratio of C6H6, the simple ratio means all cancel, the complete simple ratio, it is called empirical formula. Clear? And the structure, that is, this is called structural formula. Always remember those things. So a chemical formula is of three types. First one is molecular formula, empirical formula, and a structure formula. For example, I'm taking another example. Suppose if we write C2H6, this is called ethane. Now, if anyone asks you what is the empirical formula of ethane, tell me. The simple ratio 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. So CH3 is empirical formula. And what is the structure formula? We know CS3, then CS3. So did you get the difference? This is called molecular formula, this is called empirical formula, and this is called structure formula. So the simple ratio of atom present in a molecule create empirical ratio. The whole ratio, the whole number of atoms present in a molecule is create molecular formula, and the structure of a molecule by using dash and dot is called structure formula. Now wait for a moment. So what we observe, suppose if I write here C4H10. Now, if anyone asks you what is this, this is called butane. Now, anyone asks you, suppose if I rub this part, okay. Now, if I say, write down the molecular formula, empirical formula, and structural formula of butane. Look at, butane has molecular formula, we all know, C4H10, that we have studied in class 10. Now, what is the simple ratio? Tell me. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So C2H5 is the empirical formula. And what is the structure formula? We all know CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. So this is called molecular formula, and this one is called empirical formula, and this one is called structural formula. I think completely clear what is the difference between a molecular formula, what is the difference between molecular formula, empirical formula, and structural formula. Clear? Now the question here is, what is the relation between empirical and molecular formula? Look at, when we write C2H5 and when we multiply it by 2, so what do we observe? That is, we get C4H10. This is what? Empirical formula. Always remember, this is what? Empirical formula. This is what? This is molecular formula. Now, this 2 is what? Any number, 1, 2, 3. So suppose this is n. And maybe 1, 2, 3 according to the question. So what is the relation? Molecular formula is equal to n multiply empirical formula. Suppose if I write CH and when I multiply it by 6, so what we are getting? C6H6. Now this is what? This is empirical formula. ये क्या है आपका? Empirical formula. Clear? And this is what? This is molecular formula. Clear? And what is 6? Wait for a moment. Yesterday I was absent, sir. So can you please send? Yes, I have sent the complete class recording file. Okay, मैंने सारा class recording file आपके WhatsApp group पे share कर दिया है. पूरा का पूरा notes है. So you go through. Tell me one thing. I have shared the notes yesterday. Did you go through the notes? सबको notes मिला? पहले ये बताओ. Yes or no? Say yes or no. Last class के notes. Tell me first yes or no. In chat box, reply yes or no. Did you go through the notes? No, sir. Why? Rajneesh, just check the WhatsApp group first. First, check the WhatsApp group. Abhishek, check the WhatsApp group and check. I have sent all the notes of yesterday's class. Check first your WhatsApp group. You will go through the notes. Same as it is. What I am teaching today, I will share the notes. अभी जो पढ़ा रहा हूँ ना, in which group you just Abhishek, you just talk to ma'am, नेहा मैम. हाँ, लेक्चर 1 and 2 के आपने ज्वाइन नहीं किए थे रिया, तो लेक्चर 1 and 2 के पहले ही आ गए हैं. कोई बात नहीं, आपको मैं एक बार रिवीजन करवा दूंगा. जो न्यू स्टूडेंट है उनके लिए रिवीजन करवा. धनु, चेक योर व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप or once after the class talk to ma'am. Okay, I have shared the notes with the group. Okay. So today's class, what I'm teaching today, I will share the PDF file in the group. Okay, no issue. So no need to write the notes, just understand what I'm teaching and the numericals you have to solve. Look at, this is empirical formula, this is molecular. This 6 is what? We know this 6 is N. N means, as I told you, 1, 2, 3. So in the numerical, if anyone asks you what is the relation between molecular formula or empirical formula, you will say molecular formula is equal to N multiply empirical formula. Always remember, this is very, very important derivation. What is empirical formula? The simplest ratio of atom present in a molecule. The actual ratio of atoms present in a molecule is called molecular formula. What is relation? Molecular formula is equal to N multiply empirical formula. Now suppose in the question N is not given, then how will you find the N? Always remember, N is equal to, wait for a moment, N is equal to molecular formula mass divided by empirical formula mass. Always remember, N is equal to molecular formula mass divided by empirical formula mass. Clear? Now what is molecular formula mass? Suppose I have wait for a moment. Suppose if I take the example of C6H6, we know C6H6 is molecular formula. Yes. And CH is what? Empirical formula. Clear? Now, what is the value of N if anyone asks you? Now, N is molecular formula mass. We know what is the molecular formula of C6H6. How many times carbon? 6 times. So 12 into 6. How many times hydrogen? 1 into 6. So 78. Clear? So put it here. N is equal to 78. And this is what? Empirical formula. What is empirical formula? That is 12 plus 1. Empirical formula mass is 12 plus 1, that is equal to 13. 13 divided by 78, that is equal to 6. So N is equal to 6. Suppose in the question if N is not given, then what will you do? Molecular formula mass divided by empirical formula mass. Now for C2H6 you need to find the value of n. Do first. C2H6 के लिए n की वैल्यू फाइंड करो. Do first. Do first. Okay. Wait for a moment. Yes. Now check. N is equal to 2. Rajneesh, n is equal to 10. How it possible? N is equal to 10. How? Anusha 6 and 2. Okay. Dhanu 2. Okay. 38 upon 13. No, no, no. Ria, look at C2H6. This is called what? Molecular formula. And what is the molecular formula mass? 2 into 12 plus 1 into 6. 24 plus 6. It is equal to what? 13. Huh? So, and what is the empirical formula? What is the simplest ratio? CS3. Now, carbon 12 plus hydrogen 3. What is 15? Now tell me, what is the formula? N is equal to, yes, N is equal to what? N is equal to molecular formula mass upon empirical formula mass. What is molecular formula mass? 30, empirical formula mass 15, that is equal to 2. Very simple. N is equal to molecular formula mass upon empirical formula mass. Clear? Ajam, all good. Now, all got it? Now do one thing. Last C4H10, you have to find the value of N. Nothing is given. C4H10, you have to find the value of N. Do first. So what is the answer we got? That is Ajit, why 29? Raj 58 upon 27. Anusha 2, Ajit 2. Let's check now. You are not getting. This is what? This is molecular formula. Okay. This is molecular formula. Once again check molecular formula. So what is the molecular formula mass? MFF. That is carbon how many times? 4 times. 4 into 12 plus 10 into 1. That is 48 plus 10. That is equal to 58. Now tell me what is the empirical formula? Empirical formula is smallest whole number. Smallest whole number is 2 to the 4, 2 5 are 10. C2H5. Clear? Now C2 means 2 into 12 plus 5 into 1. Clear? 24 plus 5, that is equal to 29. So what is the value of N? Molecular formula mass 58 upon empirical formula mass 29, that is equal to 2. Now anybody raise your hand. Still you have a problem? Rajneesh, Raj, now you got it? Rajneesh got it? Azit? Anybody, any problem? Raise your hand. Did you get it or not? Because we are moving to. I'm raising the poll. Wait for a moment. Close your video. If all got it, sir, EMF is empirical formula mass. It is the simplest form of EMF, empirical formula. Look at, it will cancel like this. Na? What is the simplest ratio? 2 to the 4, 2, 5 does 10. So what is the empirical formula? C2H5. What is the mass empirical formula? Carbon 2 times 2 into 12, hydrogen 5 times 5 into 1. Means simplest ratio is called empirical formula. Actual ratio is called molecular formula. Suppose if anyone asks you, C4H8, what is the empirical formula? We know 4 1 are 4, 4 2 are 8. So empirical formula is CH2. Clear? All got? One more question. Okay, चलो एक और question कर लेते हैं जल्दी से. All solve. Now next question is, suppose if I give you C10H20, find out the value of N. Now do fast. Now do first. What is the value of N? Yes, I received the message. Dhanu 10, Ajam 10, 10, 10, 10. All are telling 10. Let's check once. Now, what? First of all, this is what? You will say, sir, this is molecular formula. So what is the empirical formula? Tell. Empirical formula is equal to, ratio is 2 times. So CH2 is the empirical formula. Now, what is the molecular formula mass? How many times carbon? 10 times. So 10 into 12 plus 20 into 1. That is 140. 140. Now this is empirical formula. So what is the empirical formula mass? 12 plus 2, that is equal to 14. So what is the value of N? 140 upon 14, that is equal to 10. Is it clear? I think now you have gone through the topic how to find the empirical formula and molecular formula. Now this is the just topic. Now we are going to solve the question related to this topic. Actually the good and you can say the best questions. Now this is the question number 1. First of all, read the question carefully. What is given? A compound has an empirical formula given. This is the empirical formula of the compound C2H4O. This is 4. An independent analysis gave a value of 132.16 for its molecular mass. Find the correct molecular formula of the compound. Got it? What the question saying? You have to find MF, molecular formula. you have given molecular formula mass, it is 132.16. Now next one, it is given empirical formula, C2H4O. now tell me, what is, if empirical formula given, then how to find the molecular formula? We all know, I'm moving here, we all know that is N is equal to molecular formula mass, upon, we will say, that is empirical mass. Okay, molecular mass we have given 132.16, but we don't have empirical mass. Now let's move to the question. What is the empirical formula? C2H4O. So what is the empirical formula mass? Tell me. Carbon 2 times, so 2 into 12. Hydrogen 4 times, so 4 into 1. Oxygen 16. Okay, so what will 24 plus 4 plus 16, that is equal to, what should be the value? 24 plus 4, 20. 24 plus 16, what? That is 40. 40 plus 4, that is equal to 44. Clear? We got the empirical formula mass. Now moving here, now put the value. N is equal to 132.16 divided by 44. So what should be the exact value? If we divided it around, we are getting 3. Always remember, n should be always in a whole number. Clear? n की value सबको आ गई. Now what is the relation? Molecular formula is equal to n multiply empirical formula. What is n? 3. What is the empirical formula? Tell me. Here is given. Wait for a moment. C2H4O. So put it here. C2H4O multiplied 3 carbon 2, 3 to ja 6, hydrogen 4 3 ja 12, and oxygen O3. Clear? C6H12O3. Now look at, it's very simple. Clear? Now let's move to the next. I'm giving you one more question on this variety. Now listen carefully. A compound has empirical formula CH and the molecular mass of the compound is 78. Find the molecular formula of the compound. Molecular formula ढूंढना है. Also name the compound. Compound का क्या नाम है? Also name the compound. Do fast. It's your turn. A compound has empirical formula CH and the molecular mass of the compound is 78. Find the molecular formula of the compound and also name the compound. Good, Anusha. Now do fast, solve it. All students solve it. Solve it. What is the value? Mathematically you have to solve. Yes, yes. Good, Anusha. Do fast. Okay, Aziz. Good. Means you people are getting. Other student, do fast. All students, do fast. Okay, let's check how many of you replied. Rahul C6 S6, Dhanu C6 S6, Abhishek. Yes, you got it. Yes, definitely. Now you're on the track. We know empirical formula is CH. So what is the empirical formula? Mass 12 plus 1, 13. So what is the value of N? Molecular formula mass 78 upon 13, that is equal to 6. So what is the molecular formula? 6 into CH. CH is C6H6. And what is this? This is called benzene. Now let's move to the next question. Next, these all are the previous year question. Always remember. Now, this is your question. Now, try to solve it. This is the second variety of question. Do fast. Try to. A compound. It is given a compound was found to contain 5.37% nitrogen. What is the minimum molecular weight of the compound? How to find such questions? Okay, I am solving. Look at what it is given. A compound contains 5.37% of nitrogen, means 5.37 gram of nitrogen is present in 100 gram of compound. Yes, you will say in 100 gram of compound. Is it clear to you? Yes. We know what is the minimum atomic mass of nitrogen. That is equal to 14 gram. So you will write 14 gram of nitrogen is present in how many gram of the compound? That is 14 into 100 divided by 5.37 gram. That is the answer. After solving, you will get the answer. What I'm telling, it is given a compound was found to contain 5.37 gram, means 5.37 gram of nitrogen present in 100 gram of compound. So 14 gram of nitrogen will present in. Why I have taken 14 gram? Because 14 is the minimum atomic mass of the nitrogen. So after solving, this is the value of the minimum molecular weight of the compound. Clear? Now let's move to the same similar question. एक क्वेश्चन इस पे और प्रैक्टिस करते हैं. देखो, a compound contains 7% hydrogen. A compound contains 7% hydrogen. Calculate the minimum molecular mass of the compound. You have to find the minimum molecular mass of the compound. Now do fast. I need answer fast, quick. What should be the answer? A compound contains 7% hydrogen. Calculate the minimum molar mass of the compound. Yes, Anusha, that's good. All students do first. Did I receive the answer? Yes. What? 0.07, 100 upon 7, 1 into 100 divided by 7, 14.2, 0.7. Okay, let's solve. Means what? 7 gram of hydrogen present in how many gram of the compound? 100 gram of compound. Is it clear? So minimum molecular mass, what is the minimum atomic mass of hydrogen? 1 gram. So 1 gram hydrogen will present 1 into 100 divided by 7 gram of compound. Yes, 100 divided by 7. So 100 divided by 7, 7, 14, and I think 14.2 approx. This is the answer. Clear? All got it? You have to make your calculation also correct. 14.2, yes, Raj. Rahul also correct. 100 divided, Hanu also correct. Anusha, correct, good. Good. So got it now? Ria also got it. 7 gram hydrogen, 1 gram hydrogen. So 100 by 7 divided by 14, 100 by 7, that is equal to 14.2. Now let's move to the next variety of question. This is a question next. Now it is given, look at what is the question, read the question carefully, and if you know, solve it. An organic compound containing carbon and hydrogen has 92.3% carbon. Find the empirical formula of the compound. Now this is a good question. Now try to solve it. Did I receive the answer? No, not. Okay, solve it. Solve it. But I'm going to solve. Listen, there are various methods to solve this question. Okay, I received the answer. Anusha, 13,000 by 923. No, I asked, na? I asked empirical formula. You have to write the empirical formula. Like, suppose your answer should be CH2. Suppose your answer should be CH. Empirical formula, na? No need to calculate. They are asking empirical formula, not mass. They ask you empirical formula, not mass. That should be either the value should be CH, CH2. Okay, I'm solving. Look at the first simplest method. Now we'll go for the mathematical. An organic compound contains carbon and hydrogen. Carbon how many percent? 92.30%. So what is the percentage of hydrogen? We know 100 minus 92.30. Its value will be around 7.70. Clear? This is the percentage of carbon. This is the percentage of hydrogen. Suppose the total mass of the compound is 100. That means to say the mass of carbon is 92.30. Mass of hydrogen is 7.70. It is given in the question. So tells me what is the moles of carbon? Simplest ratio, or we will say relative atomic number, relative ratio. Now 92.30 upon given mass upon atomic mass. So what should be the value? Around 7.70. Check. Now again, if anyone asks you moles of hydrogen, given mass is what? 7.70 upon what is the atomic mass of hydrogen? 1. So answer is 7.70. Now in that compound carbon and hydrogen, what is the mole of carbon? 7.70. What is the mole of hydrogen? 7.7. They will cancel. So what is the empirical formula? CH. Why did you cancel it? Because we know empirical formula is equal to the smallest whole number ratio. Look at this is a simple method. Got it? You all got or not? Now look at, wait for a moment. This is a simple method, direct solving. Explain again. Okay, Abhishek, I'm explaining again. Wait for a moment. Yes. Now listen. This is the another method. First of all, draw the table. Okay. Draw the table like this. Suppose put it here, element. Second column, you just put the atomic mass of the element. Now the third column you put percentage. In board examination you will do like this, percentage. Clear? Now let's put relative number of atoms, and the next one you will put simple ratio. Always remember. Clear? So this should be the table. Suppose if you do not understand the sort method, then go for this. Not a big deal. Clear? Up now listen. What are the elements present? Carbon and hydrogen according to the question. What is the atomic mass of carbon? 12. What is the atomic mass of hydrogen? 1. What is the percentage of carbon given? 93 point what? That is equal to 93.20. 93.20. So what is the percentage of hydrogen? 100 minus 93.20, 93.30, no? Yeah. Let me check once. Yes, 92.30. So wait for a moment. So put here 93.30. Pardon. 92.30. So what is the mass of hydrogen? 7.70. Is it clear what happened? Yes, 92.30. Clear? Now, what is the relative number of atoms? Look at how to find. What is the percentage? 92.30 divided by 12. Then 7.70 divided by 1. Now tell me, what is the value? It is around 7.70. It is around 7.70. Now among them, which one is the smallest one? Both are small, so divided it by both. 7.70 divided by 7.701. 7.70 divided by 7.701. So how many times carbon present? One time. How many time hydrogen present? One time. So what should be the empirical formula? So the empirical formula in this case, that is equal to carbon one time, hydrogen one time. Now in this question, listen carefully. Got it? You all got it? Suppose in this question, if it is given like this, suppose after solving relative number of atom carbon comes 2.5 and relative number of atoms hydrogen comes 2. Now tell me how to find the simplest ratio. Suppose it comes suppose 2. So this 2.5 divided by the smallest number divided by 2, not 2.5, and this 2 also divided by the 2, means you have to pick the smallest number then divide with each component. Clear? Suppose in this question, listen carefully. Suppose we have three things like carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Simplest ratio number of at a relative number of atoms, carbon comes suppose 3, hydrogen come 1.5 and oxygen come 0.5. How to find the simplest ratio? Tell me. To find the simplest ratio, you have to pick the smallest number. This is 0.5. So divided it 3 divided by 0.5, 1.5 divided by 0.5, 0.5 divided by 0.5. So in this question, what I'm solving, look at both are same. So we have divided by the same. But if it is a smallest number, so smallest number will be divided by the others. So empirical formula in this case, CH. So if you each and every question of empirical formula math, you need to make this table, and if you are able to make this table, you can solve each and every question. सारे क्वेश्चन तुम सॉल्व कर लोगे, and this is the shortest trick. ये क्या है? टाइम सेविंग ट्रिक था. चलो कोई नहीं, और प्रैक्टिस करते हैं बच्चों, और अच्छे से समझ में आ जाएगा. डोंट वरी. चलो ये नहीं सॉल्व करेंगे. वेट, ये भी नहीं. हाँ चलो इसको सॉल्व करो. Now try to solve. This is suppose percentage 913.5. Okay. Now solve it. First of all, draw the table. आराम से बनाओ. Do the same thing. First of all, draw the table. Draw the table and solve it. Otherwise I am solving. देखो इसको कैसे solve करते हैं. As I told you, what is the logic? You need to draw this table like this. Like this. As a table बनाओ, take time, no issue. Don't use calculator. Okay. Now, suppose this column is for element. This is the percentage, means ratio. Element ratio, suppose. This is element ratio. Clear? Now, third is put like this, atomic mass. Fourth is relative number of atoms. Always made like this. And fifth one is simple ratio. Now, put one by one. Carbon percentage means what ratio given? 9. Hydrogen, what ratio given? 1. Chlorine, what ratio given? 3.5. Is it clear? Now, what is the atomic mass of carbon? 12. What is the atomic mass of hydrogen? 1. What is the atomic mass of chlorine? 35.5. Now, relative number of atom. How to find? Percentage divided by atomic mass. Here, percentage given 9. Suppose this is the element ratio. 9 by 12. Now, here is 1 by 1. And here is 35.5. Sorry, pardon. Wait for a moment. Here is 3.5 divided by 35.5. Now, how will you solve it? What is the ratio given? You know, when we divided by 9 by 12, we are getting the answer. We are getting the answer 0.75. Here I am getting 1. It is not visible, I think so. It is getting 1, and here is 0.25. Now tell me which is the smallest number. 0.25. So divided 0.75 divided by 0.25. That is 3. Now 0.75. No? Yeah. Then again 1 divided by 0.25. That is equal to 4. And 0.25 divided by 0.25. 1. So carbon how many times? 3 times. Hydrogen how many times? 4 times. Chlorine how many times? 1 time. So the empirical formula, that is C3H4Cl. C3H4. Here is nitrogen. Na? Okay, no issue. Oh, pardon. Here is some mistake. Nitrogen it is given. Na? Pardon my friend. One thing I have committed a mistake here. Wait for a moment. Here is nitrogen. So no issue. Just do change. I'm changing here. Okay. In the question there is nitrogen, not chlorine. So answer will be same. No, not a big deal. That is nitrogen. Nitrogen has percentage given what? 3.5. What is the atomic mass? 14. So what will you write? 3.5 divided by 14. That is equal to 0.25. So 0.25 divided by 0.251. So formula will be here. That is C3H4N. Now you all got it. C3H4N. This is the formula. Now tell me, did you get it? This is just a calculation mistake. अच्छा नीचे वाला ठीक से नहीं दिख रहा है. Okay, okay. Okay, हाँ धनु, it was just a mistake. It's nitrogen. Okay, now you got it. Okay, मैं एक बार इसको फिर से solve करता हूँ because we have a less space here. No issue. Okay. I'm doing one thing. I'm making a table here. Okay. I'm here making table again. Listen. We know made the table like element. Okay. Again I'm repeating. No issue. Now we have a complete space. Clear? Okay. Now what is given? Element, and put it here atomic mass. This is here what? Element ratio, or you can say percentage. element ratio or percentage, then after relative number of atoms, and this one is simple ratio. Is it clear to you? This one is simple ratio. Now we can easily solve. Look at element is carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen. I think carbon how many times? 9, and hydrogen is 1. Okay, hydrogen is 1 and nitrogen is 3.5. Now what is the pardon, one more thing, pardon. Element ratio will come here 9, then here is 1 and here is 3.5. Is it clear? What is the atomic mass? 12, 1 and nitrogen atomic mass 14. So how to find the relative number of atoms? It is very simple. Element ratio by atomic mass. 9 by 12 is equal to 0.75. 1 by 1 it is equal to 1.5. Now 3.5 divided by 14, that is equal to around 0.25. Is it clear? Now which one is smaller in this case? We will say this quantity is smaller in this case, 0.25. So we have to divide 0.25 with everyone. So answer is 0.25 divided by 0.75 divided by 0.25, 1 divided by 0.25, and then 0.25 divided by 0.25. What should be the answer here? 3, then 4, then 1. Now tell me, carbon how many times present? 3 times present. Hydrogen how many times present? 4 times. Nitrogen how many times present? 1 time. So what is the empirical formula? That is equal to C3H4N. Now tell me, did you get it? All raise your hand. Now did you get it or not? Say yes or no. All student, Anusha. I'm relaunching. Now, did you get it or no? Or once again, I need to repeat it. Actually, that the other place come tha, so I also got confused. No issue. I'm raising the poll. Did you get? Okay. Okay. Now let's move to the some tough question. Now who is going to solve it? Okay. And this is the slightly tough question that I solved. This one. Yeah. Now you solve this one. This is previous year question. This is extremely VVI. Now solve it. Solve this question. Now who is going to solve? This is a other variety of question. Do fast. A. No, Dhanu, try it. This is a competitive examination question. It is not that much easy. First, I have discussed the simple questions. Now, because this is a JEE or NIT batch na, so we have to focus such type of question also. ऐसे नहीं पढ़ाना है ना, समझने के साथ साथ you have to utilize the theory also, because you need to crack the competitive examination. So how to crack it? Do fast, reply it. I don't know how to solve it. What should be the answer? Yes, sir, maybe B. No, 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 no. It's very simple, na. The 50% of element X and 50% of element Y means those are 50-50. So the formula of the compound is XY. Simple answer, na. The formula of the compound is XY. If both are present in a same quantity, so formula will be XY. So why are you giving so much stress to your mind? Now I am modifying the question. Now in this question, I'm modifying it. Suppose the element X has atomic mass 10 and element Y has atomic mass, wait for a moment, atomic mass 20. Now write down the formula. Now I modified the question. Same question, but in the question given the atomic mass, because element X is unknown. Now atomic mass of the element X is 10 and atomic mass of the element Y is 20. Now how to solve? Now solve it. Raj, C. Now solve it. This is another question. If atomic mass of element X is 10, atomic mass of the element Y is 20. Now how will you solve? Anusa X2Y. Raj X2Y. I don't know. Check. Can you solve it directly? Directly solve कर लोगे क्या? Without drawing the table? No, sorry. What happened? I don't know what is the answer. You need to solve it. I know only the formula. Okay. Can I solve? First of all, I'm giving you the Ria X2Y. Okay, you people are approaching. That's the main thing. Okay. Now I'm rubbing. I'm taking this. I'm solving this question here. Okay. Wait for a while. Yeah. Now, if I forget the data, then help me out. Okay. Now, what is given? Element X is 50%. What is the atomic mass? Atomic mass of element X is, as I told you, 10. Element Y percentage is 50%. Now atomic mass in this case what? 20. Now simple copybook style. First of all, draw the table, put it here, element. Then after, you know what to do. Then after you will put atomic mass. Then after you will put what? Percentage. Clear? Percentage. Then after, relative number of atoms. Relative number of atoms. And then after what? Simple ratio. Is it clear? Suppose if you are new and if you have maximum number of time, suppose you are giving board examination, then what you need to do? You need to do the same that I am doing. जैसा मैं कर रहा हूं बिल्कुल ऐसा करो. एलिमेंट x लिखो यहाँ पे, y लिखो. एटॉमिक मास क्या गिवन है? 10, 20. What is the percentage? 50 divided by and 50. Now what is the relative number of atom? Percentage by atomic mass. Here relative number of atom 5 and here is 50 by 20. After solving, what we are getting? 2.5. Which one is the smallest? Tell me. Which one is the smallest? We know smallest is 2.5. This is the smallest. So divided it by 2.5. So simplest, 5 divided by 2.5. 2.5 divided by 2.5. That is equal to 2. This one is equal to 1. X how many times? 2 times. Y how many times? 1 time. So what is the answer? It's very simple. X2Y. Batao. Is it tough? It is XY2. No, X2Y. Ria correct. Anusha also correct. Abhishek, now got it? Look at. If you have any confusion, then draw the table. All got it? Yes, Ajam B. Now got it, na? Now tell me how simple the competitive examination question. If you have a strong command over the theory, you can solve each and every question. Now, if you have not enough time, then you can directly solve. Na? You just need to find the simplest ratio. Suppose we don't have enough time. Suppose in examination, I have a 30 second. Now what will you do? I will do like this. X, what is the number of moles? Given mass 50 because percentage 100. So given mass 50 atomic upon 10 atomic mass. Given mass 50 upon atomic mass 20. After dividing, what we are getting here? that is 5. Here is 2.5. We know x tends to y Cummings. 5 tends to 2.5. We know what is the simplest ratio, 2.5 into 2. So x 2 times, y 1 times. Look at only 37 I have, only 30 seconds I have solved this question. This is very simple. Suppose if you have less time, you solve this short trick. Just do like this. This is short trick. Again I'm repeating this thing. Wait for a while. Wait. Suppose you don't have enough time. So write down x tends to y like this. X is the mass 50 and 50. Given in the question, what is the atomic mass? 10. What is the atomic mass? 20. After dividing, what we are getting? 5 tends to 2.5. Now we know what is a simple number, 2.5 divided by 2.5 divided by 2.5. Here is 1, here is 2. So x how many time? 2 time. Y how many time? 1 time. So what is the formula? X to y. Look at it, took only 30 seconds. Got it? All got it? Yes, good. Now let's move to the next question. Next tough question. This is a JEE question. Wait for a while. Now, this is very VBI. Now solve it. Do fast. Your chapter should be very strong. That my promise to you. Now do fast. Who is going to answer it? Okay. So I'm giving the option also. Suppose first option is xy, second option is x2y, third option is x2 y2, and the fourth option is x2 y3. Fourth option is x2 y3. Now do fast. xy, x2 y2, x2y, x2 y3. What should be the formula of this compound? And one more thing, I have told that is okay. Suppose metal M is I have told M is X and oxygen is Y. So if you do not willing to write like this, so you can write also इस ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो, मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको. You can write like this. Wait for a moment. Like this. MO, M2O, same as it is M2O2 or M2O3. Same. Now solve it. I didn't receive any answer till now. Do fast. Anusha, what happened? Abhishek, Azam, Riya, Rahul. Yes, Azam, yes. Good. I know you people are really talented. If I work hard, then I think definitely I can get the output. Achha, chalo, I'm solving. Look at what is given. 2 oxide of metal contain 50%. Suppose 1 oxide metal has 50%. So definitely oxygen will have also 50%. Second oxide metal has 40%. So oxygen will have 60%. We know they are given, if 50% metal, then the formula is MO. That means to say what? That means to say the atomic mass in this case same, divided by 50-50. Now here is, look at 40 and 60. So what should be the smallest number? Tell me. So the smallest number is 40. So divided by 40 and divided by here is 40. This is 1. This will be divided. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. What is the ratio? 1 tends to 3 by 2. This 2 come here. So what is the formula? M2O3. Now tell me. This is a simple question. Got it? Now tell me. Did you get it? They told MO means 50-50 that I told you na. What is the formula? Previous question हमने solve किया था ना XY. So directly they told MO. So 40. There were no need to verify the atomic mass. Directly write down the answer. All got it? Yes or no? I'm raising the poll. Did you get it or not? Because these are the very important question. I'm raising the poll. Reply here. Ria didn't get it. Okay. Now listen. Okay, I'm raising the poll. Okay. Two students didn't get it. Okay, no issue. Okay. Now I'm again solving. Okay. Now listen one more time. What is the question? What is question given here? 2 oxide of metal, 50%. Suppose this is the first oxide. Clear? And this is the second oxide. Is it clear? First oxide contain how many carbon? Metal 50%. So what should be the percentage of oxygen? 50. And the formula is what? Formula is given MO. That means to say what? 50 divided by 50. 1, 1. That's why they mention the formula is MO. Now second oxide they are asking what is the percentage of metal? Look at it is given 40%. So what should be the percentage of oxygen? 60%. Now which one is smaller? As I told you, divided by a smaller number. So this one is smaller. So 40 divided by 40. Here is 60 divided by 40. When it will divide, what we are getting? 1. When it will divide, what we are getting? 3 by 2. So what is the ratio of metal and oxygen? 1 tends to 3 by 2. This 2 will come mathematical. Then this 2 will come. What is the ratio now? 2 and 3. So what is the formula? M2O3. Clear? Now in this question, now here is I have divided by 50. Why? Because both are simple ratio. Suppose in this question it is given 50. It is also given 50. So which is simplest? Both are simplest. So 50 divided by 50. So what is metal come? 1. What is oxygen come? 1. So what is the ratio? 1 tends to 1. So formula it is given MO. Hence proved. Now they are asking the second formula M2O3. Now tell me completely clear or not? Now tell me completely clear or not? Yes or no? If you got it, now solve the question. Okay. Now last the final question before ending the class. Now same time question. Suppose there are two metal oxide. Clear? There are two metal oxide. In first metal oxide, metal is 50%. And the formula of the first metal oxide is MO. In second metal oxide, metal is 60%. Now find the formula of second metal oxide. What should be the formula of second metal oxide? Do fast. You have just 2 minutes. Find the formula of second metal oxide. check. Yes, I got the answer. Now what's it? M3O2, 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 M3O4, M3O4, M3O2. Check once. Here is metal is 50%. So oxygen is also how many percent? 50%. And here is metal 60%. So oxygen is 40%. So what should be the ratio? Tell me. Metal and oxygen. 60, 40. What is the smallest number? 40. 60 divided by 40. 40 divided by 40. 1. And it will divide. What is 3 by 2? So what is the ratio? M tends to 1. 3 by 2 tends to 1. This will move here. So what is M3 oxygen 2 times? Clear? So what is the formula? M3O2. Maximum student has told correct answer. M3O2. All clear? Now you got the concept of molecular formula and empirical formula. I think now completely clear. So I'm ending the class. First of all, I'm unmuting you all. If anybody doubt, they can ask the question. I'm unmuting. If no doubt, then I'm ending the class. You can unmute. Yes.
कैसे ज्वाइन करेंगे सर वो ग्रुप जिसमें नोट्स मिलेगा?
एक बार आप नेहा मैम से बात कर लो, है ना?
ओके सर,
ठीक है. और किसी को कोई डाउट है? Anybody, any doubt? Okay. So, bye bye. Thank you so much.